That doesn't happen.
Moving day. So, you took a nice shower today.
I took a shower. That's what Mom did.
And we're making sandwiches. Okay. Egg sandwiches with cheddar cheese. Cheddar cheese. And mayonnaise.
Don't burn them all.
And eggs. The eggs.
Inferior store-bought eggs.
Yeah, we're out of roller coaster eggs. Makes me very sad. Those eggs were delicious.
I'm burning the heck out of these. It's raining on moving day. That always makes it fun. And we're off. Yay. Oh no, the wind! I know. I was really hoping it would hold off for like 2 seconds while I talk. Hello, Montana past the Rockies. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. It's windy, but it's gorgeous. Rolling green hills and water and cows and I love it. So pretty. We have made it to the stop before Yellowstone. So I'll go over that in a second, but first we have to go get propane because we're out. Out. So no heater, no cooking, no nothing. Propane. So no luck with the propane. They were closed. It's Sunday, so backup?
Yeah.
We have a backup, right?
In a minute.
Whatever.
What do we use for the barbecue?
Oh.
Yeah, we have a little bit, so we should be alright until tomorrow.
That off.
We just need to make sure we get it before we go to Yellowstone. Alright, story time. So, I mentioned the other day that there's a story to go with where we're going to be during 4th of July. A couple people have asked, do you really feel like you made the right decision? Is traveling the right thing for you? You ever feel like you made a mistake? Things along those lines. And things like this story show us very specifically that we are doing exactly what we are supposed to be doing, and we are so on the right path right now. I will make this as short as I can. So last week in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, we realized that 4th of July is next week, and we are gonna need reservations to get in anywhere. If Memorial Day weekend was any indication of how holiday weekends go at campgrounds, it was nuts. If you'll remember, I had to call 9 places to finally find something for Memorial Day weekend. So this time around, I got smart and I called ahead. But the problem is, it was going to be a few different places leading up to 4th of July because we knew we were going to do Glacier and we knew we were doing Yellowstone, and Glacier, like you saw, was this past weekend, the weekend before 4th of July, and then 4th of July was gonna land us in Yellowstone. Holy moly, we're insane, but that's just how the calendar dice rolled. I was really afraid that this was gonna be a nightmare and I wasn't gonna be able to find anything because I'm calling a week ahead. It's gonna be 4 stops. It was the stop from Coeur d'Alene in between Glacier, just a quick overnight, and then getting to Glacier, spending a day there, then today, which is a stop between Glacier and Yellowstone, and then tomorrow is going to be Yellowstone. Here's how it went down. I called the first overnight stop between Idaho and Montana, and I got that one, no problem. So the next stop is Glacier National Park, and the first campground I called, no dice. no room whatsoever. And that's when I went, oh great, this is gonna be a nightmare. Second campground I called, they had one spot available. They had had a cancellation that morning. Somebody had called that morning to cancel, and I was able to snag the spot for 2 nights so we could do Glacier National Park. Hello, amazing. It was 5 miles down the road from the entrance to the park. Then the next stop was going to be the overnight between Glacier and Yellowstone, which is here in Choteau, Montana. I called, I was able to get a spot, no problem. I figured this one's not too crazy because it's kind of out of the way. It's near East Glacier, but it's not like a crazy tourist spot. So I was able to find this one. Now the fun part was calling somewhere around Yellowstone to try to maybe, hopefully, possibly find a campground at least within an hour of the park. On a whim, I decided to call the national park itself. I thought this is probably not gonna happen, but we'll see what we can do. The wonderful lady named Marge answered the phone, asked how she could help me, and I said, I am hoping beyond all hope that you have a spot for the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of July. And she laughed at me, and I don't blame her, and she said, that's a joke, right? And I said, no, it's not. I'm really, really hoping. She's like, all right, I'll see what I can do. We're gonna start with 1 night, and maybe you'll get 1 night. My thought is I need something through the 4th because there's no way I'm gonna be able to find more than 1 place for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Anyways, so she pulls up the computer. She types in 1 night with all of our information, and she's like, you know, this is probably not gonna work, but you know, I can keep looking. I'll try a search for any of the campgrounds. And she stops and she goes, you're not gonna believe this, but I have 1 night available. I said, no way. I was like, maybe 2? Probably not, honey, but let me check. She adds the next date. 2 nights are available. Holy moly, 2 nights inside the park in Yellowstone for 4th of July weekend. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna snag those. You think maybe, possibly, we could get 3 nights. Mind you, the 3rd night is on July 4th. I don't know, honey, let me check. 3rd night is available. There was a cancellation. We have all 3 nights over 4th of July inside Yellowstone Park, smack dab in the middle on the lake. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. I called the week before 4th of July and we were able to snag all the nights we needed to get us through the holiday inside the national park. So floored, so surprised. Marge laughed and laughed and laughed and cheered and said, girl, you need to go buy a lottery ticket. There's no way that this actually happened. So we are set up. Tomorrow we are driving to Yellowstone from Choteau, Montana. It's gonna be a very, very, very long drive. Probably an 8-hour day for us, which is kind of insane. But we have the reservations we need and we are gonna go and we are gonna be in Yellowstone on 4th of July. How cool is that?